Hey guys, and today I'm doing a Cisco tutorial which is initialize and reload a switch and router. So it's the simplest thing you can do in Cisco. I might also do a Cisco stream, all going well and time helping me out a little bit. But first of all, we're going to Packet Tracer. I think you have to be a student to be able to have access to it, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure on that one, but you can go to the Cisco site or do a bit of googling around. So you can just grab a router from there and a switch also. I think these are the ones I use in my classes. You may not need to use Packet Tracer if you do have access to Cisco equipment, but I have access to both, so that's a positive. So you can click into them and you go to CLI, the interface command line. No, we do not want to continue with configuration because that's a real pain. Alright, now with the router you can type in enable to get into user exec mode or privileged exec mode. You can even type in N if you like. Now you can make a few commands and whatnot. So one of the first things you want to do is to delete or erase the startup config. So you go erase startup with a dash in there, config. So this is assuming you've done a few commands and whatnot. Yep, you want to continue. And then the next part of it is, it's pretty simple. You just type in reload, so that's equivalent to a reboot. Yep, you want to confirm that. So that's showing it's loading up the image there. It does it a lot quicker on here than it does in sort of real life. But over to the switch, it's very similar as well. So you can type in enable or en, and then you go erase startup config. Yep, that sounds good to me. And also, if you're using virtual machines at all, which you may be using if you've got a class, there's this file called vlan.dat, and we don't want that for the next person to use, for example. So there's a command, I can't exactly remember at the moment, to figure out whether it's there or not, but if you type it in, delete vlan.dat, yeah, we do. Okay, there's none existing because I haven't made any weird command changes, and also there's no real virtual machines happening. But in a lab environment you probably will have virtual machines, and if you're configuring and whatnot, yeah, that file can exist, and it's good to get rid of it so the next person doesn't have to deal with it. So yeah, and then it's a reload. So once you delete the vlan.dat, you can go reload. Yep. In real life they take, I reckon, probably 3 or 4 minutes to actually sort of reload. He's doing about 5 or 10 seconds, which is awesome. So yeah, that's basically one of the first labs you'll probably ever do, initializing and reloading a switch and router. App's so simple. Just got to enable it on the switch and the router so you can get into a mode that allows you to make those commands and changes. And then it's a matter of erasing startup config and basically reloading. So yeah, it's very simple. Hopefully get a stream of this going if you guys like it. And that's pretty much all for today's tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all next time.